Okay, this is the first video live from the farm. We're gonna see if it works out. Bringing you out here to part of the garden. There's what's left of the cucumbers. Got some peppers. Got some zucchini. Some asparagus. Tomatoes. And this is for anybody that's interested in gardening, canning, stacking, prepping, all of the above. This is Pig coming to say hello. This is Simone Jr. giving his brother a kiss. Everything out here is getting pretty dry. Leaves are falling off the trees. Here's the best geraniums I've ever raised. They are beautiful. Okay. Now, there's Ozzy and Shadow, the OG. Oh, and in the background, camoed in there, that's Stripe. There's Pecker right there. And this is Harvey. All right. Now, we're going to come on over here. Take a little look around. I apologize for the wind. Here is some more of the gardening adventure. The potatoes that aren't ready yet. If you look closely, you can see how the grasshoppers tried to destroy them. Okay, and over here in the empty one, that is where the carrots were. There's Peg again. Photo bomber. All right. And we've just got some of the equipment setting around. We are getting ready this time of the year for fall harvest, and that is going to include this year picking corn. And there is a bunch of it to pick. And hopefully it has really good yields. I better not put that on there. All right. I apologize. We got to take the long way around. Stay out of the water. Okay. Now, we'll come over here. Trying to keep car tags off the video and show you part of the Great Plains. That is my neighbor's farm. They used to have a hired man, and he left. So no one lives there. And over across the road is another farm. That's where my grandfather used to be many years ago. Out here, if you look closely, And I don't know how this is turning out. You can see the field of corn that's not ready to cut yet. So here's just me panning across out here. Now we're gonna stroll back and take a look over here. And I will try to circle back around here. This is a lot of acres to mow out here. Honestly, this is a little slice of heaven out here. Here's a old windmill that quit working many years ago. And my husband assures me that in the event of a grid down situation, he can fix this. So, I really hope he knows what he's talking about. And way out yonder, where you probably can't see, there's a circle of corn out there that we'll be cutting probably very soon. Here's some old outbuildings, and there's my dog waiting for me to go play with him. Anyway, I'm just starting this channel for fun and just to have a little camaraderie with some of my friends. Hopefully we can all learn from each other and share a little bit about ourselves. I've actually really wanted to start my own YouTube channel for a while, but life happens and you just get sidetracked. So we're just going to see how this turns out. This is our tractor, one of them. I don't know how good that's showing up. This is my combine. My husband put the corn head on it. We are not big mega farmers. We're small farmers, trying to keep our heads above water, and very soon that's what I'll be doing, is picking corn. Here's our drills. They're ready to go. We had to wait for a couple weeks to get our wheat drilled because we had, not us in particular, but this whole area had an outbreak of army worms, and no one really knew it. And one guy went out and planted a couple circles, drilled them. His wheat came up, and the army worms ate it all up. Well, if you know anything about buying seed, it is very, very expensive. So everybody kind of backed off of it, and I guess the army worms live for 10 or 12 days and then they die out. Seems kind of strange, but whatever. Over here, I apologize if the wind is messing this up, is our grain cart. It'll be hooked behind that tractor that had the drills. Out there, my husband and my daughter are transferring some seed wheat off the back of that truck into a pit so he can auger it onto our little truck so he can load it easier in the drills. And I'm up on the edge of the silo, so you can just kind of see our little junk vehicle situation. And these are some old grain bins. Unfortunately, they're ruined because while we were gone from the farm, no one kept those trees trimmed down. And when those trees grow up along the base of those grain bins, they split the cement. And you can see on this one right in front of me that it is ruined. It's rusted clear through. I don't know, we probably need to tear these down. They've been here for a long time, so I don't know. I don't know. This is the other side of the old girl here. Just waiting to get ready to go. Okay. Well, the corn head is not attached. So that's kind of a two-person job, really. And we're just circling back around the farm, headed back up here. And I guess we'll see how this video turns out. Hopefully good, but I don't know. I have a lot of other things I want to share, but I really wanted to do my first one. So this is Annie Oakley out on like Little House on the Prairie type thing. You have a wonderful evening or morning wherever you're at, and thanks for tuning in.